bugs. They are disgusting. And the only reason that humans are still alive today is because bugs are this big. But what if they weren't? What if they were enormous? What would it be like to fight them? Spiders are the predators of bugs. They kill almost anything that gets into their web. So today, we're gonna find out how to fight back against those spiders if they were human size.
Hello again, bug-sized friend!
Oh
Have you
boy.
ever wondered what it's like to fight the deadliest spiders in the world? No? Well, let's find out.
This looks like my
Challenge
worst
one.
nightmare.
Black widows.
GG.
Despite their size at a cute 1.5 inches, the black widow is one of the deadliest spiders in the world. Drop for drop, its venom is more potent than most rattlesnakes. But in a fight, you do have one advantage. Widows have really poor eyesight.
How do they have poor eyesight? They have 8 eyeballs. I mean, seriously, how bad of eyesight do you need to have 8 eyes and you still can't see? That's pathetic.
To sneak attack it. But first you'll have to navigate its messy maze of tangle webs, and some strands are laced with sticky glue droplets.
Oh,
Just
God.
grazing against one is a death sentence. But what looks like a random mess of silk to us is actually an intricate network, and disturbing a strand in this network sends vibrations back down to where the widow rests, alerting her to your presence. It's kinda like those laser tripwire rooms you see in spy movies.
Bruh.
You could try cutting yourself out, but widow silk is tougher than Kevlar. And more wriggling means you get more tangled, which creates even more vibrations.
Nah.
And as soon as she senses you, she bolts towards you.
I don't like this. I don't know if I technically am an arachnophobia. I don't know if that's me, but I can tell you this. It's freaking me out. This is freaking me out. I'm not enjoying that. Whatever's going on here.
Her fangs, injecting venom straight
Oh my God.
into your veins.
Oh, no, I hate
and
it.
paralyzes you instantly.
Oh.
Most spiders feed in a similar way, first squirting digestive enzymes to liquefy your internal tissues, and then slurping up that sweet, sweet nutrient soup, leaving behind a shriveled husk. Just like how she cannibalized her husband! Thankfully, black widow bites are rarely fatal for most non-bug-sized humans, but you might end up with symptoms like muscle pain and cramps. Some other spiders on this list aren't so nice though.
Isn't that crazy though that a black widow, if it bites you, like it'll mess up your whole arm. You can recover. There are some instances where people have died from black widow bites though, like it's serious. But the fact that we are as big as we are and that thing is as little as it is, what is that feeling when it actually bites, let's say a cricket? That cricket must feel like it's exploding from the inside out. Like just instant like kaboom! I feel bad because, you know, I've thought about this situation before, but I've never seen it depicted in this way. And watching a human, although, you know, a stick man, but watching a human just get slurped up like that is really sad. And now it makes me sad for all the other insects that spiders eat.
Challenger 2. Trapdoor spiders.
Ooh.
Trapdoor spiders are devious hunters that can span up to 3 inches long. And as their name suggests, they create trapdoors using silk, soil, and leaves.
See, these spiders are way more respectable, in my opinion. They're way more intelligent, in my opinion. They actually make actual traps. That's freaking awesome.
So well constructed that they camouflage perfectly with the ground. The trapdoors are rigged with silk tripwire,
that is
so as
so
soon as you
cool.
bump into one,
Bink.
the spider bursts out, grabs you, and pulls you inside in a blink.
Dude.
It's adapted to be super
Whoa!
efficient at this, with strong spiny front legs to grapple prey and powerful fangs for piercing and crushing. And in case you try to resist, some trapdoor species even have armored carapaces for additional defense. In my opinion, it's a high-risk, high-reward hunting strategy though. Like, what if a predator triggers the tripwire instead?
Yeah. That's actually a good point. Yeah, there's no way for it to really know what's out there other than the fact that something is alerting him. That'd be pretty fun. If you find one out in the wild and you have a shoe on and you start like tickling the thing and see if it jumps out at you. Might scare the crap out of me, but I'd do it anyway.
And it kinda looks like the devs forgot to hit extrude on its butt. But the flat butt actually makes a tough
What?
shield. Kinda looks like an Oreo. So in the off chance that you manage to dodge the spider's first attack, it can retreat and plug its burrow with its shield butt.
That's awesome, bro. What?
Before we fight the 7 other unique spiders on this list, let's go through some spider lore first. What makes a spider a spider? Is it the 8 legs? Well, this dude has 8 legs. Oh, who's the good spider? Well, not you. If you want to be a spider, you need to have 2 body segments, 8 legs, silk-spinning butt factories called spinnerets, and venomous chelicerae.
Wait, but I thought some spiders don't spin webs, like tarantulas, right? Tarantulas don't make webs. We just got a tarantula. This might be a spoiler alert. Yeah, because the video definitely won't be out yet. But we bought a Goliath bird-eating tarantula, and we're raising it. We're making a video on it. So it's actually like not even that far. It's way over there. Am I gonna go grab it? Absolutely not. No way I'm gonna handle that thing. No way.
See word for fangbits. A spider's life cycle has 3 main stages. First is the egg stage. Female spiders lay hundreds of eggs in silk sacs. Some species stick them to their webs and guard them till they hatch, while others, like wolf spiders, carry them on their butts.
We've actually seen that happening as well, because we did another video where we flipped rocks in a forest to see what was under them, and we found a lot of wolf spiders, and some of them did have all of their eggs still attached to their abdomen.
The eggs typically hatch in a few weeks, and the spiderlings that pop out are usually a mini replica of their adult versions. For most species, the spiderlings are left to fend for themselves, but the wolf spider is a rare case and carries them all on her back. As a spiderling, all you need to do is find food and survive, but your hundreds of brothers and sisters all need food too. And right now, you're looking like a yummy snack.
No way they eat each other.
To escape from cannibalism, the spiderlings run away. If they can, or some use a special ability called ballooning, where they release silk threads into the air and peace out on a silk parachute.
What? The more I learn about animals, the more I realize that they're superheroes. They are. Bro, as a superhero, you can summon a parachute. I mean, is that the coolest superpower ever? Absolutely not, but it's still a superpower. That's insane. Like, what? That's so cool.
It is molting. Because spiders have an exoskeleton, in order to grow, they need to constantly shed their skin to provide themselves with more room to get bigger. Can we appreciate how difficult it would be to pull all 8 of your legs out of your exoskeleton? Like, I can't even get out of my 2-legged pants without... After roughly 5 to 10 molts, depending on the species, the spiderling finally moves on to the adult stage. Now the spider is at its full size, and this is usually when their colorful markings are most prominent.
You know, it's like I look at that and it gives me the chills. Is that arachnophobia? I mean, I think I have a mild dose. I have a mild dose of a couple things. Arachnophobia, I think, is one of the things.
You're a male spider. For most species, it's pretty much a wrap for you at this point. You're at risk because you have to wander out of your nest to find the mate, or if you do manage to find the mate, she'll probably eat you, or even if none of these things happen to you, you'll probably just drop dead right after anyway, because biology. If you're a female spider, you can have a much more fulfilling adult life. You're often way bigger and scarier, and you usually live much longer too, producing multiple egg sacs over your lifetime. And then the process repeats. Aw, you itching to get back into it, little guy? No, I'm not.
Yeah, I did know that too, that the lady spiders are kind of the alpha dogs of the spider ecosystem. The spider we have, I think, is a female. And dude, Adam bought it. I don't think he knew this at the time. That thing will live for 15 to 20 years.
Challenger 3. Ogre-faced netcasters.
Never heard of that.
Ogre-faced netcaster is a spider that gets its name from its big eyes and tiny head. It spans about 3 inches long, and their huge eyes give them really good night vision. Even better than an owl. There is a catch though. They can't control the amount of light exposure into their eyes. Humans have irises for this purpose, but the eyes of Ogre-face over here are just one giant pupil. So every morning, they get burnt to a crisp.
I know exactly how to defeat this thing. It's super easy. So if it sees any light, it's blind. Not to get too detailed, but I'm very white below. Well, first of all, I'm real white anywhere. Wolves howl at my full moon. Well, let's put it that way.
This happens every day,
by the way. It literally explodes your eyes. That's crazy.
Your best bet is to defeat them during the day when they're completely blind. That is, if you can find them. They're excellent camouflages, with their bodies resembling bark and dried leaves. Too late, it's nighttime now. And Ogre-face here has come out to hunt. It first weaves a rectangular web of silk, and then stretches it to 3 times its size between its forelimbs like a net. Then, of course, it takes a dump on the ground. And then they wait motionless above. This leads to some of the coolest looking spider photos I have ever seen. Like, look at him! And look at his little Squidward face! Oh, and the poop is speculated to either be a target or something stinky to lure prey. As soon as you sniff that delicious poo and get close, it strikes.
Nah, this is the coolest spider I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I've never heard of it before, but this dude is awesome. This dude is literally awesome. He takes a turd, and then he camps his turd for prey to go eat it. He makes a web and slam dunks on him like a WWE move from the top ropes. I actually can't believe it. This is the coolest, not only spider, but maybe the coolest species, the coolest animal in the entire animal kingdom. That is so cool.
Down and dropping its web net, ensnaring you immediately. It wraps you up a bit more just to make sure you're nice and comfy, and then it digs in.
Oh god, I don't like that part. That thing is cool though, I want one.
Challenger 4.
Water? Underwater spider?
Diving bell spiders. The diving bell spider is quite tiny, spanning only 0.8 inches, and it's the only known spider to basically live its whole life underwater. It can freely move in water for short periods.
Oh, I don't like that.
Trapped on small hydrophobic hairs on its body. But to stay underwater for longer, it builds something called a diving bell. It first creates a waterproof web sack, and then inflates it using air trapped on its body.
These things have superpowers, are you kidding me? What? Yeah, dude, that is so cool.
It usually takes the spider several trips up to the surface to accomplish, but once it's fully inflated, it serves as the spider's new base of operations. And it usually only leaves to refill the air bubble or to hunt. Its diet consists of aquatic bugs, tiny crustaceans, and sometimes even small fish.
I almost don't believe it, like he's lying.
And it hunts
There's no way that's real.
by detecting the vibrations of prey in the water. But it can't really eat you in the water because the digestive enzymes it squirts out would just get diluted. So instead, it drags you back to its little spider bubble where it can chow you down in peace.
I've built many underwater bases in Minecraft, and it is freaking hard. You need a lot of sponge, you need a lot of like building. This guy's a superhero. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, maybe not the hero part because all he does is kill things, but super villain then? I don't know. Whatever you want to call him, bro's got superpowers. I really almost don't believe that that's even a real thing. That's insane. That's so cool.
Challenger 5. Giant Antarctic sea spiders. The giant Antarctic sea spider lives underwater along the coasts of Antarctica.
I can't look at that.
And they can grow up to 30 inches long. That's like the size of a small dog.
Does anyone know when we're gonna be on Mars? If it's anytime soon, I will be purchasing the first rocket ship there. I don't want anything to do with that. Whatever I'm looking at right now, I don't want that. No, I'm out. I'm out of here.
It's not exactly known why they get so big, but there's a couple of theories. One is that Antarctic water is very oxygen rich, and the extra availability helps them grow better. Also, bigger bodies can store more energy in food-scarce environments and can also deal with the crushing pressure of the ocean better. But despite having spider in their name, they're not spiders. They belong to a group called pycnogonids, which is kinda like a distant cousin to spiders. So, close enough for me. They're so weird though. They have no lungs or gills and instead breathe through their super long legs. Plus, their body is so small that they don't have enough space to store everything in there. So, they keep some vital organs in their legs too. Not really sure what you can do about this guy. Maybe you could crawl into its leg and block its breathing pipes or something. But it's got a bunch more of them though.
It's literally bigger than the entire Colosseum.
Super slowly using their long tubular proboscis to pierce soft-bodied prey like you. They then squirt digestive enzymes and suck up that nutrient soup. Isn't that great?
Just disgusting.
Even though it's so big, it still eats like all its other little spider friends.
I don't know which one's the worst, as far as like which one I would not want to battle the most. I guess that one. That one seems impossible to defeat, but they're all pretty tough. I think the one that maybe is the easiest to defeat would be, I'll say the Trapdoor spider, I guess. I try to sneak attack it because I know what it's gonna do. So I'd trigger the thing and just be ready. I'd be ready. I would trigger the trap. It would pop out. Whooping! Whooping! Whoopah! And it would probably eat me alive.
Challenger 6. wandering spiders.
What is that?
This spider is one that you definitely don't want to pick a fight with.
I don't like
Unluckily for you. The Brazilian wandering spider is considered the most venomous spider in the world.
I didn't know that.
For non-bug-sized humans, a tiny dose of venom the weight of a grain of salt can be fatal if not treated in time.
What?
The wandering spiders can get huge, like 7 inches huge. Okay, you can get off now. I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, but like, why does it need that much venom? It's just a spider. Like, what is it attacking where it needs that potent of venom? It's just eating little bugs. This thing is demonic. It's literally demonic. It's so overpowered. It's so overpowered.
Forests of South America, but there have been sightings of them in urban areas too.
Never going to South America
they rear
ever.
up into a threat pose as a warning and charge at you to try and scare you away, even jumping up to 1.5 feet.
GG.
That means a spider could be like here and then... I'm uncomfortable. Also, as scary as the threat pose is supposed to be, it kinda looks like he's just asking for a hug. Aw, do you want a hug, little spider?
Yeah, no, that's the worst one. That's the worst one. I would never, ever fight that. Even in regular size. Even if I am 1,000 times bigger than it, I still would elect not to fight it. I think it would still maybe kill me. Probably kill me. Yeah, I think it would get me.
Challenge 7. Spitting spiders. The spitting spider spans up to
These things have superpowers.
And they have the ability to shoot webs. The webs shoot through holes in their fangs, and they wiggle their chelicerae back and forth to create a zigzag pattern. This increases the surface area of the spray, making it harder to dodge. The silk also only gets sticky when it comes in contact with the air. If this didn't happen, then the spider would be choking on its own web.
That's true.
But because they're slow and have bad eyesight, spitting spiders usually hunt at night, when prey is less active. They sneak up on you while you sleep, and gently prod
like llamas.
you to gauge distance. Then the spider suddenly squeezes its body like a sauce bottle, securing you as its next meal.
Yeah.
Too bad none of you picked the spitting spider as a pet. You could have gotten a free squeezy bottle web shooter.
That would be pretty cool. Alright, we got 2 more. What? I don't even know if I want to know what these are. No, oh
Bolas
god.
spiders. The Bolas.
Excuse me? What is that? The world scares me more and more every day. It really does. No way that thing's real. No, that thing is not real. I don't believe it. What is that?
Spanning under an inch long, and they have one of the most unique hunting strategies, specializing in hunting moths. No. First, they spit out this gooey, webby snot ball and lower it down on the end of a silk line, kinda like a fisherman. The shiny goo blob
It's like an
smells like a
anglerfish.
female moth to your moth brain, so you're entranced, and you fly towards
Okay.
it, expecting to find your new wife. But
No
instead,
way.
the spider smacks you in the face with sticky spider spit and catches you on its line. Then all the Bolas spider needs to do is reel you into a venom-filled bite.
Is this real? Is that actually real? This is unbelievable. How did I not know any of, like, well, I knew some of these, but how did I not know that? Bro, that's insane. It's like literally the anglerfish of spiders. Wow.
Challenger 9.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Purse-webbed spiders.
Excuse
Purse-webbed
me?
spiders are dark, chunky, and have super long fangs that are way too big in relation to their bodies. They're often mistaken for tarantulas, although they only grow up to 2 inches long. But you'll get to meet these guys soon. Purse-webbed spiders build a unique web in the shape of a tube, usually up against a tree so that it's camouflaged. The spider chills in the tube for its whole life, usually never ever coming out.
That's
When a
me in the
bug-sized
basement.
brain like yours sees the tube, it gets curious. Are there cookies at the top? Cookie. Before you notice your mistake,
There was a cookie.
the spider lunges to your position from the inside of the tube. And
I can
using
see your
its
shadow.
ginormous fangs, it pierces through the silk wall.
That's
and
insane.
spreads into your guts. You're probably dead already, but you get a dose of venom as well, just to be sure. And then carefully, the spider cuts a small opening in the tube and pulls your corpse inside, sealing it again before it begins feeding.
These are literally my worst nightmare. All of them. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep tonight, boys. Wow. You know, I went into this video wanting to have fun, but now I'm horrified. I'm absolutely horrified. But if you guys enjoyed this video and want me to watch more things similar to it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click on this video right here.